I don't want to say I'm a pro by any means, but it's been fun. I think it's like, it definitely has a big city feel, but at the same time, like it feels small and it's easy to get around. I mean, I'm staying mostly in downtown Indianapolis. I'm not driving everywhere yet, but I think it's, a place that really loves basketball and wants to support it, whether it's the Pacers, whether it's us, whether it's at the college level. Obviously, I came and played at IU a few times, and the place was always rocking. So I think the people just love the game of basketball. They've always loved the game of basketball as long as it's been around. So, I can't really imagine a better place to start my career. And, I know people are going to be excited for us to have our first game. I don't think it's anything like that's new to me. I think no matter what is going to happen, there's always going to be expectations and pressure on my shoulders and pressure on this team to be really good. And that's how you want it. That's exactly, we wouldn't want anything else. We would want, people showing up to our games, people expecting us to win a lot of basketball games this year, expecting myself to play really well. But I don't think it's anything that's ever been different for me. So I think continuing to be myself, rely on the people around me. Like, I don't have to do everything. It was the same thing in college, but now I'm playing with even more talent. I'm surrounded by more talent, surrounded by really great coaches. So rely on those people and, embrace the pressure. Like, how lucky are we that, people are expecting so much of us, and, our schedule is really hard to start the year, but that's what's fun. We're going to see what we're made of. Honestly, probably after my junior year of basketball in college, I think that, but obviously it's kind of grown on a level that's a lot different than when it was then. So, I mean, I probably still don't really go about my life in the way that I probably should. Like, I still try to do normal things and live as a normal person. Like, my life hasn't changed much. I think just continuing to be aware of your surroundings and what you're doing. And Steve follows me around while we're over there in the corner. Don't mess with Steve. But no, I think, I'm still 22 years old and trying to navigate life and enjoy everything that life has to offer, and still have fun. That's the point. That's one of the things that has got me to this point, is like, I've had a lot of fun playing basketball, and that's exactly who I am off the court too, is like very easy-going, and I like to have fun. I like to be around people, so I try to do that as much as I can, honestly. Yeah, I think it's definitely different, but that's what you expect when you start a new chapter of your life. And this coaching staff is fully prepared. I think they've been watching me for quite some time, and I think the stuff they have planned and the actions we're going to run are going to be really good for myself, but really good for this group in general. And a lot of screen action. It's fast, a fast shot clock, but I think all of you know, like, that's how I like to play. So I think it suits my game pretty well. And it's a fast pace, a lot faster than college. You got to learn quicker. You got to get your mind on fully whenever there's no time to be tired. You don't have however many weeks to prepare for your first game. You got less than a week. So I think that's the biggest thing. Is going to be a lot of film, a lot of like mental reps more than on court reps. Because you got to take care of your body and be ready to go.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to how well she sees. You can hear her communicating. You can see the way that she can find you. I mean, her passes are tremendous, and so as a post player, it makes me want to run, because I'm like, okay, I'll get a touch. Let me just get down there, just because of how well she passed it. But I mean, she's a great teammate. She just talks, communicates, we have laughs, and so it's always great. The beauty of it, like, when you have a lot of eyes on you, when you're a player, everyone looks at what you do, everyone cheers you on. You have a lot of people that honestly is praying for your downfall. You get both sides, but I think that just goes, like, you're embracing it. You know what's coming with it, and having a team like this, having the girls, the energy that we have. I mean, it's just exciting because we all want each other to be better, so that we can all be better together.
Yeah, I mean, she's impressive. I've been watching her for the last couple of years now. Her ability to space the floor for us is incredible. I mean, she's going to free up. You're not going to be able to double team us. I mean, we're going to have 5 players out on that court that can shoot it. But her passing ability, I mean, you saw some of the passes. Like, I'm more mad at how many missed layups that we had, and it was off a couple of her passes that I think we're just not used to having someone who can make some of those passes. So for me, it's her passing. I'm just enamored at times. I have to turn around because I'm like about to get really excited, and I can't do it in practice. We had a great team meeting last night. The eyes are on us, the microscope is on us, and that's what we've got to make sure that our team chemistry is where it needs to be, because everyone's coming at us. Not really. There's not a lot of people who want you to do well. So we've got to make sure that we stick together, and that was our message last night. The locker room feels good. The players, they understand accountability. We've got several leaders with good experience, a lot of experience now, that are helping us move in that direction.
The Indiana Fever had about 50 minutes of open practice on the opening day of training camp today, and the takeaway was about what everyone expected. Caitlin Clark can do it all. Her training was evident, as she basically effortlessly drained 3-pointers in transition during practice, and her passing to Aliyah Boston, Melissa Smith, that was on point as usual. The Fever focused on pace a lot throughout the practice, which will be great for Clark as she transitions from the college game to the pros, which has a shorter shot clock by about 6 seconds. The Fever did a lot of 15-second shot clock 5-on-5 with Clark as part of the first team, and she was switching between running the point guard and off the ball. Joining her on the first team were Erica Wheeler, Aliyah Boston, Melissa Smith, and Katie Lou Samuelson, but Kelsey Mitchell is currently out with an ankle injury. So she will likely join the Fever first team once she returns, and Wheeler will move back to the second team. Sides said today that Mitchell kind of suffered the injury while she was preparing for 3-on-3 training camp, but she's progressing along a lot faster than they anticipated. So once Mitchell returns, Clark will likely mostly play point guard, and they will have the full 5-person starting lineup of Clark, Mitchell, Boston, Smith, and Samuelson that I'm kind of anticipating them having to start the season this year.